Well, hey everybody, this is Kelly at Envy Soapworks, and I am getting ready to make a batch of soap that's going to be scented in a really awesome fragrance called Forever Red. This is a dupe of Bath & Body Works Forever Red, and it smells really good. I have used it before. It soaps really good, and it sticks in the soap. It does discolor slightly. So this time I'm going to use a little bit more TD than I did the first time and hope that it helps some of my colors stay a little bit, lighter and brighter. So what I plan on doing with this one, if anybody saw kind of the in the pot swirl type pour that I did for the Bonfire Bliss soap, I'm going to try to do that same technique. It turned out really beautiful, and I hope that I can get it with this one too. I have tried it since then, and my batter rised and then accelerated to the point where it was just a disaster. I haven't posted that video yet, but I probably will, just so you guys can see me get really mad. No, I didn't get mad, but it was a total flop. So those are always interesting to see. So the first color that I have here is soft pink. And then I have it looks very similar, but this will be more of a true red color. This is strawberry pink. And every time I've used this, it turns very red. Now this is called Sparkle Green, and it is just a very beautiful, kind of light, sparkly green in the finished soap. These are all Micas and More, by the way. This is their Powder Blue. Love, love, love this color. And then lastly, this is, it's like a lavender. I don't really know if that's the name of this one. I don't recall, but this is the lightest of their purples, and it's just a really beautiful lavender color. So I think that this is a very pretty mix of colors, and then I am going to have lots of white. This is going to be in the pot swirl, where I try to pour it into the mold very slowly to where it doesn't, I'm not moving it around, where it just kind of flows in and does whatever it's going to do without me moving it around. I got one that looked absolutely amazing that way, and I've been trying to get another one ever since, but something always seems to happen. So I'm hoping that this one is going to behave for me, because I really want to get another one that looks that way. So I'm going to go ahead and get my additives blended up here really quick. And I'm soaping right about room temperature here. This is in my batch here. I have olive, palm, coconut, avocado oil, argan oil, babassu oil, apricot oil, rice bran, and castor. This is a very fluid recipe, and I'm hoping that it will help me keep the batter nice and fluid and get the look that I'm trying to get here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this emulsified, and I'm going to add in my coconut milk as I do that, as usual. Okay, so that is looking good right about there. And I do want a fluid for this pour. I think the more fluid it is, the more it will have that look that I'm trying to get. That just really flowing, non-disturbed flowing look. If that makes any sense. But like I said, if you saw my Bonfire Bliss soap, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get that exact same type of look. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cups here. Now I do have the 5 colors. So now I don't need too terribly much of each color, and I do want to have a lot of white. Probably equal parts of everything, white and color. Okay, everybody, so you can see here I've got my colors ready to go. I think this is going to be a really pretty combination together. Now, my pinks didn't, I added a little bit more of a darker red to this because my pinks were looking just very, very similar, and so I wanted there to be a difference between them. They're still really not, but I don't want to really add any more mica. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and split up my fragrance oil in between all of these, and then I will get started on my in the pot swirl. I couldn't think of it for a second. Alright, everybody, so I've got my all my fragrance mixed in, and my batter is still extremely thin. So I'm glad that this one is behaving the same as it did last time. It was just wonderful last time, and it's still very, very fluid. So I will basically, hopefully, be able to get the look that I am wanting. Now, I'm kind of wondering if I should do bull striping and then that pouring technique. I'm kind of debating whether I should or not. Let me get a picture for my white. And the reason that I did that is because I am going to go ahead and do the bowl striping technique, and then I will do that same pour. So I'm just going to start with little bits of each color so I get a striping effect, and then I will do that very slow pour. Alright, so what I have left here is basically just what I'm going to use for the top of this soap. So I have a little bit in each cup, and hopefully this is going to work out. Now, I was being very sloppy. I've got drips all over my table, everywhere. Let me make sure you guys can see still what I'm doing and give you a shot of the striping in here. So this is how it is looking. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my mold over here. Last time I did this, basically what I did was held my mold up and tilted it so the soap, there really wasn't any force with the soap. It more or less just ran in undisturbed. And I was worried that I was spilling. And it looks absolutely beautiful going in like that. Really does. Okay, so now it's a little, oh my goodness. Look, I was pouring some on my table and I didn't even know it. Oh no. Okay. Well, shoot. That is really sad. It was pretty though, but now it's very muddied up. Okay, so that is the first time I've ever poured that much soap on my table. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover that up. That is why I put the cloth, because spills eat right through these little vinyl tablecloths. So it's just easy to drip away on these cloths and just swoop them up and throw them in the washer when I'm done. Okay, so it's really, really pretty on the top. I love the way that looks, and that's very much the way that it looked the last time I did this technique. Unfortunately, though, I've got so much soap here in this bowl and in these bowls that I got to cover over this beautiful pattern. So I'm just going to go ahead and get everything in the mold. Okay, so I finally got done with that. That is such a long process to scrape out all those little cups. And my wrist is always just screaming by the time I'm done. Wow, I have been extremely, extremely messy today. There's just soap everywhere. So. Okay, so let me get you down a little closer. All right, so I'm happy with the colors. I hope that I'm going to be happy with what I am going to have on the inside. I did see some muddying up kind of towards this end of the pour. I hope. I don't remember my other one doing that, but maybe it did and I just don't know. I don't remember. So hopefully I'm going to be happy with this kind of in the pot type swirl. And what I'm going to do here on the top is I'm just going to do a bunch of little heart shapes. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to tell that they're heart shapes, but I think it's really cute. Nice. Alright, and then of course I am going to put glitter on this. So, alright you guys, tomorrow when I give this a cut, we shall see how we did and how this in the pot is going to turn out. See you soon. Alright, here we are. I am getting ready to cut into this Forever Red soap, and I'm really, really excited about this one. I do like the way the colors have turned out, and I've forgotten how good this fragrance smells. The top on this, it's okay, it's pretty. I didn't continue to mess with it. I just left it as it was. I see some really neat patterns on this, especially the end. Oh, I love the way that looks, and if I get any patterns like that on the inside, I'm going to be really happy. So I did this pour once before with a really it was a really pretty soap. It was the Bonfire Bliss, and I've been trying to get that kind of look again. I was unsuccessful the last time, so let's see if I got anything this time. Oh, wow. Ooh, that is super pretty. Now, I don't know which side this is coming from, either the far side. I think one side is going to be much more muddied up looking than the other, but if this is the muddied side, I will definitely be okay with that. Hopefully. We get some really pretty swirls in here, but I do like the way that looks. That looks really nice, and I like these colors a lot. It's kind of like a like a sunset type. That is pretty. And there is a big difference between the two pinks. That is kind of more of a mauve color, and then that was kind of more of a baby pink. See, now this side is looking extremely muddied up, so I don't know. I don't know how this is going to end up turning out. In the Pot Swirls and me are just not friends. We're just not friends. Ooh, now this one is neat. Look at that. That's kind of a neat one. Oh man, this fragrance smells really good. So far I'm not super in love with it, but I don't hate it either. I don't hate it. So let's just keep cutting and see what else we can see in here. So this is more of kind of like a stripy look. There's a lot of kind of muddied sections right there. I tried to avoid that by, you know, the way I was pouring, just kind of let it flow in without disturbing it, but, you know, it's so hard to be able to control what the soap is going to do when it's all in a bowl, you know, just being dumped in. It's not terrible, but honestly, I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed in this one. But I do think, it does have its good qualities. I like the colors. I think the pattern is okay. There's some pretty stuff in there. This one's pretty. This one is pretty. So maybe now we're getting more to the side that is not so muddied up. Let's see. See, that looks pretty neat. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Look at this side. Neat patterns in there. Oh, this fragrance is wonderful. I absolutely love this Forever Red fragrance. All right, last couple pieces. Oh man, why couldn't they all look like this? Look at how neat that is. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh. See, and I think that's how it was the last soap that I did that I really liked. The last cut was really, really awesome. And I said the same thing. Oh, I wish the whole thing looked like this. Alright, you guys, so all in all, I don't actually love it, but I don't hate it either. I think there are some good things about it. There are some pretty pieces. I like the colors. I love this fragrance. And so I, you know, I will just have to try again to get the look that I am going for with this In the Pot Swirl. But this one, you know, it's not so bad. So I will leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.